you work hard, then you'll get it. They saying if you work a job, then you'll get it. They saying if you go to college, you'll.
Hey y'all. Okay, so I basically just wanted to come through and do a quick little follow-up on the how to get free makeup video. Okay, so I don't know if y'all heard that, but that's what I was pausing for. So I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible because it's not something that I want to like keep coming back. Okay, I'm gonna have a follow-up this week. No, I just wanna, this is just some stuff that I found kind of like immediately after I made that video, and I'm just like, really? But that's to nobody's surprise. As soon as I think I found the formula, some new stuff come out. Okay, so straight to the point. Y'all probably clicked on this because it says I deleted influencer, which I did. The reason for that is it's like 1 and 2.5 reasons. I know that sounds crazy, but for real. So just straight to it, the 1.5 reasons is a website called Pinch Me. I don't know if y'all heard of this, but Pinch Me basically gives you these free samples, and I'm using quotes because you sign up and go through this, I won't say rigorous, but it's a kind of a process like to get the samples. You sign up, you don't have to put in any credit card information, but you sign up, you do like some little tedious work or whatever, busy work, and then you're able to like claim samples. It's in air quotes because I have not received my first sample yet. I had just did it. I think you get like a chance to claim them like monthly or something. I had just did it in like the beginning of February, and they say it takes like 4 to 6 weeks to ship. So then another sample came out for so they have a monthly or whatever. So the sample I did it in the beginning of February, but it was kind of still from the January sample. So then like a week later, the February sample was coming out. So I tried to claim that one, and it would not let me. It kept giving me an error message. So I really don't know what's going on with that. I have reached out to Pinch Me, and I'm just waiting on a response. But the first sample was like a mayochup or whatever, and that's the sample I claimed. So after I wasn't able to claim another sample, I went on YouTube like trying to do some research, and I was a bit disappointed, but it's still free. It's completely free. But what I learned is you get samples about this size. These are the size of your samples. Yeah, that is not a sample from Pinch Me. That's a sample that I got from Sephora for absolutely, I bought something, but I didn't have to do anything crazy, and that was, just give you those. So, by the way, this is the moisturizer I was talking about in a video. It works really good, and I like it, and I think I am going to buy it. I'm going to link it in the description bar. Like I said, that sample is from Sephora, and you can go into Sephora and get it, but I found it on Amazon for I think like $4 or $5 cheaper. So be sure to look in the description for that if you're looking for a good moisturizer. It isn't oily and it doesn't leave your face sticky like a lot of moisturizers do for me. But anyway, back to, so that's what you get. Like, I haven't received that thing yet, but when I do, I will probably just put it on Instagram. Like, I don't plan to make a huge thing like every other time doing these reviews or whatever. I want to just do kind of like a big thing when I get some stuff. Just do like a big, reveal. So pinch me, free, but is it worth it? Still trying to figure that out. The next half, and this is half, H-A-L-F, not have, H-A-V-E. Just wants to clarify that. Is Supergreat. Supergreat is an app. Pinch me, like I said, it's a website. Supergreat is an app where your objective is to get coins. You get coins by reviewing products and getting views. You get 1 coin for every 10 views on a specific product. So far I like the app. It's just so that's why it's kind of turned into one. It's kind of turned into a full one. But the thing is, I feel like it has some glitches. I shouldn't say glitches. It has some flaws. And just as far as it being something to give you free makeup or whatever and stuff, it's going to probably take a little work. So, but I do feel like it's way better than influencer for the simple fact that if you get those views, it won't be like a 3-year waiting game for you to get something. If you get those views, they transfer into those coins, you're going to be able to, you put in the work, you're going to get something. Unlike influencer, where I was actually just doing some research after the video I put out, because I'm like, okay, I put out this video, but let me see. It was a girl who had like quadruple my impact score, and she had literally only received, I believe, 5 of the Vox boxes. So what? 4 more than me. Quadruple. So is that the equation? Is it your impact score and that's how many? Like, I don't know. But I was like, wow. I looked at hers and I'm like, man, she gonna have a whole bunch of stuff. And I went on her page, the stuff she reviewed, it was literally 5 things. So, but we're gonna get into that in a bit. So Supergreat, and then you get coins also by referring people, and then you get 5 coins for 1 referral. I like this app because it is strictly makeup, though unlike influencer where it's kind of everything, but you do get a good sense of like makeup, skincare, hair care, stuff like that. The drawback is you only get 60 seconds. You have to do it in a video form. You get 60 seconds to review this, which is hard. Like, I like to talk, okay? So I don't know. So I feel like once you get on there, you'll kind of see what I mean. I feel like you should be able to edit it a little more. Once you post it, you go back and you should go back and edit it. Instead, you have to create a whole new video. I don't like that part. But I do feel like you have the potential to get a bunch of free stuff. And it isn't, I guess, in a sense, it is kind of, it seems like you would have more rewards than influencer for the simple fact that you do have to earn coins. So it isn't your money and stuff, but you do have to earn coins and then redeem things with those coins, if you get what I mean. The stuff on there has ranged from about 15 coins to as high as 700 coins. Now, things, the average is about 35 coins. The only things that are super expensive, over like 40 coins, is something like if it's by Fenty or ColourPop, something that you have heard of before, then you can expect for that to cost a lot of coins. So I think that that's pretty cool. What I think the formula for this app to getting, more views is, one, reviewing a lot, two, kind of going on and seeing the things that they are allowing you to redeem. And if you see something on that list that's kind of cheap, on the cheaper side, go out, purchase it yourself, and then you do your review on the app. That way, when people click that drop, your review will come and you'll kind of be in the midst of it. And so people are clicking it. They're seeing what you think about it or whatever, even though you did not receive it for free. But you can review absolutely anything that pertains to skincare, hair care, stuff like that. So it doesn't just have to be the stuff that's like featured on their app. You can do stuff that you already have in your makeup bag, that's completely fine. And then say you do get something off Influencer, you can go and review it on Supergreat, which is one of the reviews that I have. So yeah, that is my takeaway from Supergreat. So you have the potential to get some stuff, get your coins. I feel like it can take off, but you're going to have to put in some work, okay? And it's like, is that what you, is it worth it for you? It's kind of, all these things are things that you have to figure out, like, is it worth it for you? We're down to the one full reason that I deleted Influencer, and that's because I found kind of a trick, maybe a little tweak in the system. And that is, so I have deleted the app prior to this time, prior to making that video, but it was just like to clear space. And then once I had got a new phone and I just didn't, re-download it immediately. And then another time I was just like, look, it's been 2 years. I ain't got nothing. I'm over this. All of those times I received an email saying, would you like to opt in to a Vox box, which is what that lipstick I got is essentially called. The first time, I'm like, I really wasn't thinking about it. And then that time when I'm like 2 years, I'm like, really? After I deleted, really? So then I deleted it again because I'm like, okay, it's been 3 years. But then I got an email and I'm like, look, I'm gonna try this out. And sure enough, I got a Vox box. Crazy. So let's say like opt in or whatever. I'm gonna put it on the screen. And then so after that I was thinking like maybe this is a trick. And so yeah, so now deleted it, and again I got the same email. I'm so serious. But this time I got like an error with it. So I'm like reaching out to them and seeing like what's that about. And hopefully I receive another one. But that would be crazy if like that's the trick, right? I agree. So yeah, that's my little takeaway. If you download the app, good for listening, but listen again and delete it. See if that works for y'all. I think that's about it. I think. Yeah. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't use your YouTube. Sign out. Sign in and subscribe. Support. Comment. Follow us on social media. And click all the links in the description. Thank you for watching another episode of Chaos with Nay. We out.